Okay, folks, we're back.
Total value of $1,200. So if you want to get your raffle, see Tony, you don't have to be present. You don't need to.
Something happening on the
phone number, and when we draw it out before the finals, you have a chance to $1,200 per the queue. See Tony Reynolds for the raffle.
All right, guys, we're ready to go.
Alex, table 16. Deborah, 16. Deborah gets 14 for the wire, race to 9. Alex on 16.
Looks like the score is
Deborah 16.
0.
14 for the wire, race to 9.
Keep in mind, Thomas Rice got 8 on the wire, going to 7. So he pocketed Earl. Earl missed the 9 ball and left it straight in the hole for Thomas. So Thomas pocketed the last 9 ball and in that game and made it 3-0 in favor of himself.
Once again, you don't have to be ready for what you do.
It's very uncharacteristic of Earl to miss such an easy shot.
Chicky on
Very uncharacteristic.
19. Chicky on 19. Where is Chicky Romero? 19, Chicky.
We got a lot of pool ahead of us. They have to go deep into the brackets today as far as they can because we got close to 50 or more open and pros coming starting tomorrow.
Thomas made a great shot there, and he came with some inside too, to boot, to make sure that he got a good position.
Hit it with the reverse and wound up almost catching himself.
I think he's got a piece. I think he can make the whole thing. Yeah, wow, he does. And now you can see, like, he might not have the best cue ball I've ever seen at this point, but the kid can pot the balls. And there you go.
Yeah, well, somebody tried to talk to him a little while ago, and Tom said, do me a favor, I'm in the zone. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm in the zone, he said. He looks like he's in the zone. Look at this.
Holy goodness gracious. That was...
Got the no fear gear on. Absolutely right.
He's 3-stroking this.
How do you like this combination from 5 feet away?
I don't like it now.
Neither does he. But I'll tell you what, with the lead, he's going to like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Earl's got to settle down a little bit. He's got to stop playing smart.
Yeah, you know, I would just elect to play it safe here. You can thin the right side of the 7 ball and drift up and get behind the 9 ball, and at the same time leaving the 7 ball at the center of the short rail. That's the shot.
Or just bank it and get out. How about that?
I wasn't sure if he had the right angle to do that, and he actually, he hit that shot beautifully. And look at this stroke. I mean, just don't miss this straight-in 9 ball, please, Earl. And he tried to miss it, though, baby. He
jiggled it like Jello, but it dropped. All right, 3-1. Earl's on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
I'd like to take a second to thank some of our sponsors here that we have the graphics for. GNC Gas, GNCGas.com.
Once again, if you are just joining us, this is the George Ginky Sansushi Memorial Amateur Tournament.
The third annual.
Yes. And this is a full 128 player field. Meanwhile, Earl comes out with quite the break. Let's see if he's got...
Ball flew right in the corner pocket.
Some kind of a shot.
You come into Steinway Billiards, and if you hear the echoes of voices going, "Oh, Earl," you know Earl's in action.
You know Earl's in action, then. Yeah.
Very rare that he's not. You make the game right, he'll play.
When he's announced at the Monday night tournament, Finnegan likes to call him the Black Pearl. not to be confused with Earl Strickland. We have the wrong names up. We just had to do a reboot, so we apologize for that. We'll correct that in just a moment.
Thank you,
Thomas
Steve.
Bryce versus Earl Leacraft. Earl's at the table, and he's not feeling that comfortable at the table right now, and I'm not exactly sure why, because, like I said, the guy plays very well. The thing is that Earl really likes to play on very tight pocket tables. And you'd be surprised that he probably runs out better on tight tables than he does on a table like this where the pockets are 5 inches. He routinely plays on a table that's 4 1/8 inch pockets, and he gets out from everywhere.
Well, he's got his hands full here.
Yeah, if you want that shirt is for sale. I believe it's $35. I'm wearing one myself right at this very moment, and it's from Focus to Barrel. So if you wanna, you could go to their website, or you can come down to Steinway Billiards and grab one. I'm sure they have more of those. There was a strict dress code for today, which is a very nice change, and the reason for that is because George Ginky Sensushi always dressed very nice for all of his tournaments, and we're kind of honoring the fact that he dressed very nice for his tournaments by dressing nice for this one. So it's one of the first events that I personally attended where where all of the amateurs are dressed up just like, as good as the pros dressed up, basically. It adds a level of prestige to the tournament.
Earl electing to take the 9-ball out of the equation since it was hanging there.
There was really no way to get to that 4-ball. You gotta give yourself a chance, make your man run out the rack at least. And I got to tell you that the 8 to the 9 is no simple thing, and furthermore, the 7 to the 9 is not exactly, or 7 to the 8 rather, is not exactly the easiest proposition either. So let's see how he does.
5 has a pocket, obviously.
Yeah, I assume so, based on how he played it. Perfect. Now, what do you think? Do you think you roll this on the side, or you come out behind it 2 rails?
Who's going to play it in the side pocket?
Yeah, just like
playing
this.
one pocket right now. Easy now. Don't get carried away. Just bump the 9 and you're perfect for the 8. Don't get carried away. He didn't even touch the 9. Could have used the 9.
Yeah, you're right. He's a little shaky.
Well, I'll tell you what. He left a tough shot. Earl can play the inside 3 rails and come back out. Hit it with a lot of right-hand English and come back out for the 8. See how Earl does it. Good shot. 3 rails.
Say come with the stroke shot. Earl says okay. There's a pocket there, Earl. He's all right.
And there's also one on the other side, Earl. And it looks like he's going to make it.
Scoreline is now 3-2. Tom Rice is in the lead. Earl's breaking. He's got a chance to make it 3-3. Now, the place that Earl is breaking from on this table is the right place to break. I played for quite a few hours on this table yesterday, and I was experimenting with the break and where to break from. And right here, where he's
Found the sweet spot, huh?
He found this is the sweet spot right here, and this is the speed. I mean, he hits them just about as good as anyone. Let's see. Wow.
7 ball kicked right into the corner pocket and got a shot on a 1 ball.
I believe he made the wing ball there.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to try to do. I mean, if you're consistently making the wing ball, then your odds of running out go through the roof. Wow. Now, I was just about to ask you if you what would you go back and forth, or would you slow roll that?
He could have accepted the long shot.
I would have slow rolled
just
that ball.
go back and forth across the table and come back out.
Or he tried to go with a little bit of outside English.
The shot would have worked if he would have finessed it more than speed. He could have got back past the side pocket. But
Agreed.
where's the shot? You know, you're going to wind up with an angle on the 2 anyway.
I mean, he came very, very, very close to scratching, but it's not like it matters. He was unable to make contact with the 2 ball. He didn't really have much room to get to it off the second rail.
Ball in hand for Thomas here. He's got the dress code down pat. He's got the collared shirt, black slacks, ready to roll.
When I was at his level of play, this is probably the shot that I would go for, because I'm not super confident to run out all the rest of the balls. So even though this is not necessarily the right shot, at his level, it's the right shot, I feel like. And look, he
How did he hit it?
right away. Wow, beautiful, perfect.
4-2 in favor of Thomas Rice.
What can you say when the kid's making combinations like that? What can you say?
He's got talent.
He does have talent. I mean, at 14-year-old, you know.
His dad comes in, drops him off, and tells Manny, "Thank you, Manny," and his dad goes off to work or shopping. And,
Manny's like the babysitter.
Yeah, he supports his son all the way, and Manny lets him practice and play pool. Manny's he's there for a lot of people.
He really is. Manny's like, he's just a great thing for pool in general, especially in this area. This pool room has literally brought life. It's like a breath of fresh air for the New York pool scene. It's amazing. So Thomas elected to go with the cut break, and we've seen a number of people try that break on the table, or maybe you just mishit it. It's hard to say, but in any case, yeah, the hard, solid break from that right side where Earl was breaking from is probably much more the favorite to make a ball there.
Overcut the 1 ball.
Wow, Earl just wants to go for the cash, and I get it.
This is no gimme here.
No, certainly not.
The 2 ball is right there. He hit it good. What a smart shot.
Beautiful. You know, there was a real first shot there that he missed too, where you would have contacted the 2 a little bit fuller. It looks like he might be snookered. He might have to go rail first here as well. Yeah, that's tougher too, because you have to hit it just a slice of the 2 ball. Now Earl here with ball in hand. Let's see what he can do. He's
Pretty good.
He's fine. Yeah. He's jacked up, and he's got to come with a lot of right-hand English to try to avoid the 6 on the table, and he hit it perfect. But is he going to get hooked by the 9?
Yes.
9's a big ball.
I believe he is. Well, if he keeps rolling, he might have a 4 ball. He's got no pocket up in the corner. He can play a little safe here and just place the 4 up by the 7.
That's a good shot right there.
Just like that. But he's found another hole on the other side of the table. It's ball in hand for Thomas Rice. You know, it just goes to show you how this handicap system is working out, you know.
It puts a lot of pressure when you give that kind of weight.
Young man like this, you know, he's in a major tournament, and he's holding his own.
Yeah, no, and
that's what makes the handicap fun. You know, everybody can get involved in it.
Absolutely. Yikes. Okay, so Thomas tried to come with a lot of left-handed and when you're just learning how to use English, which he kind of is, it's hard to compensate for that extra throw, and that's probably what got him there.
Tony Robles, 2 tickets for 10, 5 for 20.
You have to aim a little thick. You almost have to aim to miss the ball and then spin it. Use the English to spin the ball in. Oh wow, Earl came with a seriously good shot though there. That was not easy.
You don't have to be present to win the cue. Between your name and phone number, you'll be contacted if you win the cue.
This is what Earl has to do. He has to settle down,
I agree.
relax, just get in his rhythm.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. I mean, I know it looks like these guys aren't playing the best pool you've ever seen. I mean, they aren't. But there's 2 factors here that I keep mentioning over the course of today. That we're amateur players, we're not professionals. So you get the lights and the cameras and 50 people watching.
Oh, all that is garlic and salt, a little hot pepper, seasoning. You got to get seasoned when you're coming up.
You do have to get seasoned when you're coming up.
Right up.
But at the same time, it makes that extra pressure makes your back arms shake a little more. It makes you maybe want to jump up a little bit more, and it's easy to start missing balls at that point, I mean, I can't wait to get on this table if I do play a TV match, because I want to see how I fare, because I've actually never been on a TV table before in a major tournament like this.
43. Racing to 7 here. Thomas Rice, the young man sitting down, is leading in this match. He got 2 on the wire going to 7.
Wow. Did you see him squat that white ball? That's a beautiful break right there. Like I said, I mean, he can hit him just about as hard as anybody in this field.
This is nice because he can follow up for the 3 in the side after pocketing the 2.
Yeah,
he's got the 4 right there. Perfect angle to come back out for the 6. If he settles down, he should get out here. Even if he gets straight in on a 3, it don't matter. Just follow up a little bit, get the angle, come back 2 rails for the 6. First, he's got to do this.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
And then just roll forward, and then, like you said, those 2 natural rails coming out to 6. Perfect pattern. Pattern play is very important in 9-ball. People say, it's, the balls dictate, what you are going to do, but there's usually 2 or 3 patterns that you can play, paths rather, on each individual ball. So choosing that correct path that gives you the largest margin for error is really how you start to run out with a high level of consistency. I think I'll probably play the 7 in the side here. That's what I was
supposed to, but he's got to settle in. Don't draw it too much. Just let the English take off the long rail. That's all.
He's drawing too much. Way too much. There's a pocket up there, Earl. Wow.
He's lucky he didn't get pocket safe.
Just very fortunate to not be in the drink there.
Well, now what he can do is play it in the side pocket if he has the shot.
I think he can go right around the 9 here.
He's got to
2
play
natural rails.
Yeah, but he's going to come up on the short side of the 8 if he doesn't hold that cue ball up. See, there it is. But whoa, he got to the long side.
Yeah, see, I think I saw that angle. He could probably have gotten to the long side, but he just hit it way too hard. So now he's just got to play safe, Just take your medicine, play safe, try to get another opportunity. And
that's aggressive right there.
No, he was playing safe based on the speed that he hit it. I felt like he's playing safe, but he
didn't feather the ball.
He didn't feather the ball.
Move that 8 ball across the table.
You got to feather it if you're going to be doing that, but I'm not sure if that was the right shot to begin with, to be honest with you.
All right, here's a long shot from Mr. Thomas Rice. Nice and slow. A little bit of outside English, come right up down the table for the 9. Perfect.
Oh, look at this speed.
Perfect.
This kid can play pool, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That was not easy. I mean, everybody says, the balls were hanging in the pockets, but listen, you could easily get on the 50-yard line on that 9-ball, or even go all the way down to the bottom rail and end up frozen. How many times have you done that?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I've done that a million times.
Closet full of those nightmares.
Yeah. Or you just hit it, and yikes. Let's see. Let's see if Thomas changes up his break. Nope, he's going to break from the same spot.
And leads this match 5-3.
That's correct, yes. Well, it looks like he did make a ball this time. Not sure if it was the corner ball.
You know, this is laying pretty good right here. Finesse right back to the center of the table. Nothing hard, easy. He went for the bank shot. Okay. I thought he would cut it right in, nice and slow.
Yeah, I think going back and forth with the cut. Now, Earl's face is basically the exact same shot, so we'll see if he tries to do this. There's also, you can also spin this with a ton of inside and get right by the side pocket.
He saved himself.
Yeah, I don't like that speed at all. I think either go back and forth or go around 3 rails. Because you see, if you come off the side rail, you have a perfect line coming into that ball with the perfect angle to get back to the 3, and that's what this game is all about, is keeping those angles. Tried to play a one-pocket safety there, and I don't think it really worked out for him here now. Tom's got an open look at this. I mean, this is...
He's going to the hill.
This is looking really like he is going to the hill.
Kill the cue ball right here. Oh, he got carried away, but he's got a shot.
But
Hey,
hold up, cue
Speedy.
ball. Wow. This kid, he's got heart.
Likes to move the rock a lot, though. He's got to calm down.
Oh, well, not that time. He hit that one just about as perfect as you can hit it. And look at this. I mean, gosh, the 6 ball on the side, the 8 ball, the 7
looks like
ball,
he can
either
get
the
out.
corner or the side, either or, depending on how you get on the 6.
Gets up on the hill, and he's got Earl trailing by 3. Is huge.
This is a big game. I mean, this is a gigantic game here. So I think that you got to bounce out and play this in the corner, because you can't. You just don't have the right angle to try to play it the side. Come off about the width of a diamond or so off the rail.
All right, when your match is over, please go up to the field shot and let us know who won. And also, guys, take care of the waitresses. They've been really working really hard.
You know, he didn't need to do all of that, but he really got away with it, I think. I think Earl's hooked. I think Earl is hooked, and I think he's probably sick about it. But that's how 9-ball is, you know. Sometimes you're going to get, your opponent's going to hit the ball and leave you straight in, and sometimes you're going to be left with nothing. The real key to a good 9-ball player is the ability to take those rolls and, 1, not get frustrated, and 2, be able to then come back and play a strong safety and say, now, how do you like it, to your opponent? Oh, wow. If that hits the right side, that is a beautiful shot Earl just played.
Well, somebody in the chat saying they don't deserve a TV match. Well, you know what? Everybody deserves a TV match.
Absolutely.
First of all, the stream is free. Second of all, this is an amateur event. Third of all, they got 128 players they got to get through. So whatever match comes up when this TV table is open is going to be on it. So we start getting down to, final 32 or something. Then it starts.
Cream will rise to the surface at the very end, but yeah, we still have some players that are maybe not playing their best games ever. But I'll tell you what, if you came down here and you wanted to play this tall black gentleman for the cash, then I'm sure he would gladly accept your game, if it's the right game.
He will too.
He will. He will play. He will play, and he has got a lot of heart. Speaking of heart, he missed a straight 9-ball and gave the set away. It should have been hill, and
Did he? No, it was going to be hill 3.
Oh, it is.
The race to
Oh, it is
7.
hill 3. Okay. I thought it was hill. I thought he was on the hill already. That's my bad. Wow, I cannot believe that just happened. You know, Al, I think he jumped up on that shot.
He hit it bad.
I know, but I think he was moving his body too. I think he's moving his body. And you know, when you're 6'3", which is what Earl is, he's tall. You know, he's like me. I'm 6'2". He's 6'3". When you're short, you can get away with a slight body movement. You know, like Mike DeShane, somebody like that. You know, he moves a lot, by the way. If you've ever watched him play, but if you're tall, like Shane, for example, if he moves on a shot, he misses the ball by a mile. You know, so you got to stay 100% still when you're taller, especially when you're a little bit taller, because your body movement's magnified. Boy, don't I know it. You know, whenever I miss a ball, I'm like,
Well, straight down the rail.
Straight
down the rail, and he hit it bad.
He did hit it bad, obviously, yeah. I think he stood straight up, too.
He'll be the first to admit it.
Oh, yeah. Of course he would be. He'll say, I dogged. I think that's 2 9-balls he's dogged now. 2, not 1, 2. Tom's going to play a nice safety here. That's a good shot. But Earl can come with a kick here and maybe even knock it in. Oh, I can say whatever I want about Earl. Earl and I are like the best of friends. He's awesome. Really nice guy. And quite the character.
Lewis gives 1 game on 7.
Let's see. What does he do here? Now, this is interesting. How do you play on
Draw it
this?
right back to the center.
Yeah, you
Right
think he's
between
got
the
the angle?
6'9".
Yeah,
Sure.
I think he's got the angle here, yeah. Absolutely.
Pinch it
Watch
back.
out for the side, though. You know, watch out for that side pocket.
Well, I see he didn't put a good stroke on it, but he got there.
Yeah, he still got there. Let's see here. Now, do you want to punch this off the rail and play it in the opposite corner?
Absolutely, if he's got the right angle.
I think that's
Looks like he's drawing it back with a 6 on the side there, the way he's stroking down on it. No, he shot it the right way.
Yeah, he did. He did. He does play a simple game, you know. Like I said, he plays on tight pockets a lot.
No need to make the game harder than what it is, you know. When you get out there and you start winging that cue ball around, things happen.
Yeah.
The less movement you have to make, better off you are. As long as you can keep creating the
How
angle
about
you
this
need.
shot? Oh my goodness, what a beautiful shot that was. Hit the 9 on the dime, and now he's got a little bit of that give up stroke. But I'll tell you what, if you're a good enough player, that give up stroke is deadly. Like, you've ever seen, for example, the Indians give up stroke? That guy's got one of the
Don't
best
give
give
up.
up strokes. That guy's one of the guys. But you know what I'm talking about.
You
He's
got
like-
me get down in the quicksand, step on his head real quick.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
will crawl out on
He
you.
will crawl right out. I've seen him get out of some jams that are unbelievable on some matches
For the
online.
U.S. Open, he come back and win like 13 games on the lower side and win the U.S. Open.
That's just insane.
11 or 13 games, I forget.
The guy's just way too
21,
good.
Ramsey, 2 minutes on table 21. Ramsey, get 1 game more, race to 7.
And that's one of the greatest things about Steinway Billiards is that, I mean, I get to hang out with these guys all the time. And I mean, I'm only an 8 player, but like, I learn so much from them. They basically are giving me free lessons, like just like hanging out, talking about the game, the knowledge that they have, just the experience alone. You know, it's such a pleasure to be around at this point in history. I mean, really though, at Steinway Billiards here in New York City, great place to be for pool.
All right, so 6-4. Earl's got to keep Thomas down in the seat, or else it's good night, Irene. Wrap up the silverware because dinner's over. Thomas Rice is on the hill.
He's got all the pressure riding on him, Earl, and this is not a great place to be, but at the same time, he plays very well under pressure, so I still look for him to do well. Now, the 8 ball's kind of big here if you're not careful. He spun it around it. That's perfect. Look at this. He's going to end up beautiful.
Well, it's a shame that he feels the pressure now, and he realizes that he has to settle in and play his game instead of from the very beginning to kick it in gear.
Agreed.
You know, you got to kick it in gear from the opening gate.
Yeah.
Inkster was great at that point.
Oh my goodness, George Ginky Sansucci, he was incredible.
He had you down. You were staying down.
Oh no, he never let a lead go up. You know, I heard he one time beat Earl Strickland, and this was back when Earl was playing like pool Jesus, basically. You know what I mean? Like literally. He beat him in a match when everybody was like, "There's no way this kid can play. There's no way this kid can win." And I think he ended up beating Earl in the match like 13-3 or 13-4, like crushed Earl. crushed him. There's a pocket there, Earl. Speaking of Earl, he's been flirting with those pockets today, buddy. All right, so he gets up, and he's now has 4, and
65
Tom has
now.
6. Tom's on the hill.
65 to score now. Or
Oh,
put his
65.
score up, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so yes, its score is 6-5, and that was a gigantic game. I mean, this is actually probably the biggest game of the match, though. Obviously, if Earl does get to the hill, then he's probably a large favorite, especially with him breaking over Tom, considering he did give him 2 games on the wire to start the match off. But he's yet to overcome that handicap.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to take some time.
It's tough, though.
Yeah,
It's tough to get that handicap, though. What I mean by overcome that handicap.
I know, when you got to
yeah.
give two games on the wire, and, it's tough. At this point here, he's just got to stay alive. That's all he's concentrating on, but he's scratched.
Well, luckily for him, the 4-ball is pretty safe, I would say. I mean, if we're talking about a master position player, yeah, no, they could get on it, but this is not an easy ball to get on that 4-ball right there.
Alex Kittler, Javier.
And
Good shot, but I would play the 2 down by the 9 to try to set up a combo with Thomas.
Exactly, that's
And then
the
jam him up on the 3.
Love that. I actually really love the fact that he has ball in hand and he's saying, look, I'm going to get you on 3 for the win. How about that? How you like me now? But he sold out a pretty easy hit. I definitely think Earl's going to hit this one. You got to really freeze your man on the ball, especially when you got some pretty decent kickers. And that was just an easy kick.
Out here, 27.
He hit it perfect. I mean, you can't hit any better than that. So now Tom is jacked up on the ball, and he's just got to kind of slightly roll this in. I mean, I'm probably going to go for this ball. I'm not playing safe at this point.
No, you can roll it, you can hit it any way you feel comfortable. He's shooting over the 4. Just concentrate on making that ball because you have natural position on the 3.
At the speed that he hit it at, though, I felt like he could have wound up in trouble even if he did make it. He hit it a bit hard. That's a medium speed shot.
He's a young man, learning.
Absolutely right. And as we can all see, has made some seriously good shots. Oh, Earl.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
Earl.
where Earl came
That
from.
was
Exactly.
boy, he had a pretty easy position shot there, and he kind of butchered it. But he can kick out of it. Missed it by just a smidge.
Still no gimme. The 4-ball's in the top area.
Very tough to get on the 4. What do you think about shooting this either in the not the side that it's closest to, but the opposite side, the far side, or even the far corner?
I think he's playing it the right way. That angle that he's looking at is really a good shot instead of getting straight on the 4.
Does the 4 go by the 8?
Yeah, the 4 goes by the 8.
Oh my goodness, it is super tight though. I can see it. Yeah, I can turn around and see it, but it's not easy. Let's put it that way. He's going to get perfect. Look at this speed. Wow. But now, how do you get to the 5? You're flat, and he can't hit this hard. Otherwise, it's going to bobble because he's got to hit the rail first.
Side pocket.
Yes, he had to hit the rail first. He had like
Toward the corner. Yeah, he's okay. Settle down. He's got this game in the bag. All he has to do is settle down and concentrate on making balls. The rest is fairly easy here.
He's caught this ball. This is the shot. Wow.
Under the pressure.
Wow. Under the gun comes with that long, straight shot. How's this cueing, folks? Pretty good.
Sweet. He's good here. He winds up going right between the 8 and 9 here. As soon as he makes the 7, he needs the same angle that he's on right now, the same tangent line, and he'll be fine.
Yes.
You don't want to get too straight.
Or you could get short side on the 8s.
Oh, yeah, if he wanted to, he can get straight. Yeah, the 8 does go by the 9. He's good.
It's perfect. Now, yeah, I think these just roll straight down. Well, just straight down. Or punch it across, either way. However you feel. Uh-oh. Oh, yikes.
Shakes Thomas's race.
There it is.
14-year-old Thomas moves up the bracket, folks. What a great match.
That was actually a really good match and a great ending. What a great run out by Thomas at the end there. I mean, anybody who was questioning whether this young gentleman should be on the stream should definitely rethink their thoughts after watching that run out. You know.
Well, once again, folks, I'm Upstate Al sitting in the booth with Ross Lacey, and you have just witnessed Thomas Rice defeating Earl Leacraft. I think it might be a French name, maybe. Leacraft.
It's a cool
Sounds like
name.
a boat.
Yeah.
And we thank you for watching, and we're going to have another match coming up for you very shortly. Stand by, everybody.